Alright, this is a video on how to make a list of old contacts that you haven't checked in with in a while. I find this very useful if you want to kind of do a regular 3 or 6 month or 1 year check-in with all your users. This will give you a quick list of available users and then also allow you to send a mass email to all of them. So we're from the home page, you're going to go ahead and hit contacts, and you'll hit not the drop down but the actual word contacts. This will take you to the recently viewed contacts. You can do one of two things here. You can hit new, which you'll see right there, or you can hit that little drop down on the recently viewed side. I find myself more often than not going to the drop down and then just building off of the report as is. But new will allow you to save. You can also clone reports as well, but we're just going to go with the drop down on recently viewed here. We'll select all contacts. What this will do is give you all your contacts in your system. It doesn't have to do with specifically to owner, doesn't have to do with any kind of created by date or anything like that. We want everybody. Once you have that full list, you're going to go ahead and hit the filter icon there on the right. And we want to make sure first off that filter by owner is listed as all contacts. And then we want to go ahead and add a filter. Once you have the filter pop-up, you're going to go to the field option and you're going to select account type. And from this, we want all of our customers. Your system might look a little bit different. It might say customer indirect or customer reseller or customer distributor or something like that. But for us, we have customer direct and customer channel. So I just want all my customers. So I go ahead and select that. And once I have those selected, I go ahead and hit done. I like to save kind of intermittently. This allows me to check my work. You don't have to save here, but I will recommend that you do that. We're going to add another filter, but once you save here, it's just going to make sure that everything's coming out the way you expect it. So you go ahead and hit save, review all your contacts there. It should be slightly decreased in the sense from your original where you just had all contacts. And now we're going to add one more filter. So you go ahead and hit the add filter button again. And here for field, you're going to select last activity. What this is going to allow you to do is filter out from your contacts those that you haven't reached out in a set period of time. So once you have that, the operator will start out as equal. We're going to change it to less than because we want less than a certain date. And again, for the value, a lot of times people will put a kind of a hard-coded value like January 1st of some year. We're going to use what's called a relative value, and we're going to say last 3 weeks. What this will do is say last 3 weeks of whatever day you run this list here. I put 2 asterisks by last 3 weeks. I recommend 3 or 6 months, not weeks. But for my database here, I don't have that many old or customers that haven't been contacted in a while or worked with in a while. So for me, just to show in the video, we're going to do last 3 weeks. Again, I would recommend last 6 months, last 12 months, last 3 months, whatever works for you. And then go ahead and hit done. Again, you're going to hit save, and that will run it. I'm only left with one customer here, and I want to verify that. So make sure that this individual for sure was not contacted within that time frame, and everything looks good, and I'm going to go ahead and move forward. So once I have this, now I do want to save it. So again, at the start, you had the option of producing a new list, which you would press, give it a name, and then run through these same steps. But we're going to go ahead and clone this report and give it a new name. So I'm going to go ahead and hit clone. Once I have that, I'm going to call it my 6-month client check-in. And where it says only I can see this view, I'm actually going to change that to all users can see this view. That way other people can use this as well. I'll hit save. You don't have to do that. You could just, if it's just for you, you can keep it just for you. All right, so that's how you create a list of old clients who you may want to check in with. There'll be another video here that will actually use this list, and it will show you how to use this list in order to send mass emails. So that way you can go ahead and just send off these emails every 6 months with a simple reminder. Anyway, I hope that was useful, and keep an eye out for the next video.